friends, we are going to work some more on adding double-digit numbers today. So I'm going to do a few examples for you, so that way we can get some more practice. And I will be asking questions throughout the video, so that you can get some more practice with it as well. So we're going to start off with 18 plus 14. 18 plus 14. So when I look at this number, I'm thinking to myself, it's only going to take 2 more numbers for me to get from 18 to 20. So it might be easiest to use the 14 as the number to do my number bond with. And 14 is also the smaller number, which we've been saying the whole time is going to be easier to use. So instead of using the 10, like we've learned a little bit, we are going to use a 2 this time, so that way we can make our 10. We're going to make our 10 and add 2 to 18 to get 20. So then I know that to get to the number 14 from 2, I need 12 more, because 12 plus 2 is 14. I know that. And 2 less than 14 is 12. So I know that that's going to be what I need for my number bond. So now I am going to do 18 plus 2, just like I said, because 18 was the number we didn't do the number bond with, and the 2 is the number that's going to help us get that next 10. 18 plus 2 is 20. That's a nice even 10 that I have there that is going to help me add the next number. So I'm going to have 20. And then the other number we haven't used yet is our 12. So I am going to write 20 plus 12 equals. Now, when I'm looking at my 20 and my 12, I'm going to look at the ones place first. And I see that I don't have anything in the ones place in my 20. I just have 2 10s. I don't have any ones in my ones place. And I have 2 1s in my 12. So I'm going to add my 1s. And 2 plus 0 is 2. So that's going to give me that. Now I'm going to look at my 10s. And I see in my 12 that I have 1 10. And I see in my 2 that I have 2 10s. So I'm going to add 2 plus 1 and get 3. And that is how I'm going to get 32. 20 plus 12 equals 32. All right, so we are going to move on now to another problem. We'll practice 2 more quick. And then if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me after that. But we're going to practice a couple more so that hopefully you guys will start feeling a little more confident about this. So the next one we are going to do is 16 plus 19 equals. So what we are going to do now is we are going to look at which number is biggest and which number is smallest. 16 is smaller, so I'm going to use that to make my number bond. When I look at my 19, I see that I only need 1 more to get to my next group of 10, which is 20. So I'm going to put a 15 and a 1, because I'm going to use this 1 to add to 19. So we're going to then take my 19 down here and say 19 plus 1 equals 20. And I'm going to take my 20, and I'm going to say 20 plus 15 equals. So I know if I look at my ones place again, that 5 plus 0 equals 5. So that 5 is going to stay the same because I don't have any ones in my 20, and I have 5 ones in my 15. Now I'm going to look at the tens. In my 20, I have 2 tens, and in my 15, I have 1. So 2 plus 1 is going to equal 3. So this is going to give me 35 as an answer. And so we're looking really to make groups of 10, whether it be by taking 10 out of one of the numbers or by creating groups of 10 like we've done in the last two problems. Using your tens is really going to help you add a lot. So we'll do one more, and this one's going to be kind of a tricky one. We're going to do 36 plus 27. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to use our tens and do the best we can with our tens. So what we're going to do to do 27, I know that I can take a 10 out of 27. So I'm going to do that. I also know, you know what? We're actually going to change that. Instead of taking 1 10, we're going to take 2 10s out of 27. 2 10s out of 27. So we're going to do 20 and 7. All right. So 20 is going to be bigger. Oh, I know that 20 plus 7 is going to give me 27. So that's why I chose those numbers. We're going to take our 36 because we know that that is the number we haven't used yet. And I know that 20 seems like the bigger number, like it might be a little bit harder to add with. But because there are no ones, it's actually going to be easier because we're just going to be dealing with tens. So we're going to actually add the 20 first. And I'm going to look at my ones. And I'm going to see that there is a 0 and a 6. So I'm going to add those together to make 6. And I'm going to look at my ones. And I am going to say 3 and 2 is 5. Because I know that 3 and 2 is 5. So I'm going to say 56. Now, we're going to take that 56 and we're going to move it down here. And now we are going to add the 7. Now, 56 plus 7 might seem like a big number that's hard to do. And it is bigger than what we've normally done before. But we're going to try and make tens to help us again. So when I look at 56, I see that I only need 4 more to get to 60, which is my next group of 10. So whenever I'm adding tens, I have to remember those facts that I learned way at the beginning of the year about how to make 10. So like 2 plus 8 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 7 plus 3. Whoops, that's not a 3. 7 plus 3. 9 plus 1. All of those over here, you are going to have to remember those to help you when you come over here. Because if I remember that 6 plus 4 equals 10, 56 plus 4 is going to get me to my next 10. And when I count by tens, the next one is 50, 60. So it's going to take me 4 more to get to 60 because I know 6 plus 4 is 10. So 4 more is going to get me 60. So I'm going to go over here to my 7, and I'm going to make a number bond. And I'm going to say 4, and I know 4 plus 3 is 7, so I'm going to put a 3 over here. So I'm going to go say 56 plus 4 is 60. So we can circle those. No, we added them together. 56 plus 4 is 60. But then I have to add this 3 too. And 60 plus 3 is going to give me 63. Because when I add 60 plus 3, I have 0 in the ones place, and I'm adding 3 to the ones place. So I get 63. All right. So that was a bit trickier, but that is how you do with even bigger numbers. And that is how you use your groups of 10. So you can take it, even if it's not 110, you still know how to work it out. If you have more questions, this is basically just building off of what we did last week, and you guys were doing a pretty good job of that. But if you need more help, please let me know. I would love to work with whoever needs help on this. So I will talk to you later. Good luck with your work. Love and miss you. Bye.